Here's a question, short, medium, long-term stock market outlook, please. Well, I mean, the short is just pretty much wake up, and I think whatever Europe does, you see where we open. Right now it's a very illiquid environment, short term, and I really am expecting that to continue, probably into year end. Medium and long term, not sure what your definition is. I mean, in terms of medium term, if we take it out, 6 to 18 months, I have a lot of studies that show next year should be a very strong year in the equity market, particularly in the NASDAQ. Whether or not that plays out, we'll find out. But I'm looking for next year to be a surprisingly strong year in the equity market. Going out beyond that, I think since we bottomed, it's been accumulation time at smart areas. I mean, what I do in my long-term investing, long-term positioning, is I set limits as to when I will add to a trade. So in other words, if I'm purchasing equities, I try and purchase over a period of time in a band. And once we get beyond that band, I will not add to any positions. I will keep the existing position. But one of the problems people have always had in terms of long-term investing, long-term trading, is to continue to add to prices as they escalate. And I don't do that. I tend to try and buy as much as I can in about a 20% band. And once we exceed that band, I'll add one more layer to it, and then that's it. And at that point, all I can do is hold on, or I can sell. There's no other, nothing will make me get involved. We dipped back into the band. And so this year we did not dip back into my band from the 2009 lows. We needed to get back down below 1,000 to become a buyer again long-term in the equity market. But I'm pretty full positioned on that overall. And I think, personally, I mean, I think equities, there's a lot of headwind, a lot of psychological headwind, obviously, and I don't think that's going to change, as well as political and so on. And we can debate that up and down, but at the end of the day, I think that somewhere in this decade, we are going to have back-to-back huge returns somewhere along the line. I mean, I suspect back years in the 30% return range somewhere. So I kind of am just sitting on my hands with that stuff.